Welcome to my Umbridge office and to the Umbridge Frill Seeker channel. Today we're going to be going over Umbridge jewelry. There are lots of Umbridge items that are jewelry, pins, necklaces, watches, bracelets, and other things. First we're going to go over the officially licensed Umbridge items. Probably the most valuable item in my collection is this Umbridge lenticular cat plate pen that was sold at Universal, but obviously sold for a very short time period because it's really impossible to find and probably is the most valuable jewelry item in my collection. You really can't find it anywhere, and when I bought this, it was the only one I'd ever seen for sale, and I only know 2 other people that actually have one. Not sure where they got those. The second item is this Umbridge brooch. This also came from Universal. I actually have 2 of them because I have the one that I keep on my display and the one that I wear with my cosplay. So as you can see, this pen has the official licensing. This particular version has little tiny pearls in the heart as well as the 2 pearls on the side. Sagan Orlo recently released this really adorable version. It's a little bit smaller. It doesn't have the pearls in the heart, and it's a stick pin variety instead of a brooch. And of course, it's not officially licensed like the other one, but it's really beautiful. Universal also had this brooch here. It's just got a pin back to it. It's officially licensed. And then another one came out when Fun.com and some other vendors were selling a hat and collar for Umbridge. And they came out with this one. I have 2 of those as well. One to wear, one to keep on my display. It's actually better than the Universal one, in my opinion, for 2 reasons. One, because the side of it is domed. As you can see, it's a raised up dome, whereas the Universal one's just flat. And also because it has the little pearls that are a little more accentuated than these little, I think, rhinestones on the Universal version. So this is the officially licensed. You can see the WB mark. It's from Fun.com that sells with a collar and with a hat. Really good deal in my opinion. I also have some things that were sold by Fandom of the month. This set of earrings of cat plates, which are actually some cat plates that are very similar to the ones that show up in the movie. So I have that pair of earrings. And they also had in that same Fandom of the Month bag a proclamation necklace, which is fun to wear. And also this Umbridge bracelet that has a little cat, a pink bead, a teapot, a bow, and another little charm with Umbridge on it, kind of the cartoony Umbridge that you see at the first of a chapter in the U.S. books. Then I made my own necklace. I mean bracelet, not necklace. When I got this keychain and it had all these neat charms on it, I thought, what a waste for a keychain, because I love them. Now, some people turned them into pins, like took them off the keychain and put a pin back, but of course they have the little round thing at the top. So I decided to put the charms on a Alex and Annie bracelet that didn't have charms, and now I have a nice charm bracelet that has all these cool charms on it that are officially licensed, because each one of these has the licensing information on the back, and they're so cute because they're little miniature versions of the other charms that we've seen. Has a teapot, of course, the teacup, the brooch, the cat brooch, and a Ministry of Magic charm. LitJoy had an Umbridge pin set here that you can wear to put on like your Umbridge sweater to hold it together, or a robe, or anything else that, or a jacket, or whatever you have that you want to connect. Thought that was really nice. This was from an Etsy vendor, don't really remember who, but they just took a little frame, kind of glued a pin, brooch pin to it, and put a picture of Umbridge in there. These were from Once Upon a Maine, I believe. They had pins that had these parts, and the leftover parts they turned into charms, so of course I had to get those. These are little earrings that came from an Etsy vendor. These came from Zero Pins. She designed the cycling Umbridge as earrings and as a little thing that you would hang from something. And I took one, I bought an extra pair of earrings and used an origami owl necklace to turn this one into cycling Umbridge necklace, which I actually really like to wear and wear often. This particular cat Umbridge came with a dress. One of the Umbridge dresses that have been sold recently, like on Amazon. It looks like the main dress that Umbridge wears, and it came with this pen. This pen's kind of weird, it's almost like an impressionist version of the Umbridge cat, but it's in my collection. Got this watch with the cat plate on it from Etsy, so it matches a lot of the other cat plate stuff that I have. And I have this bracelet here, which is a bracelet that was handmade by Allie Palmer. It has little cat faces, cat plates, and various things here. So it's really cute. And she made that by hand. I also have this I Must Not Tell Lies bracelet set that I believe Once Upon a Pen 1878 made. And I have this bracelet I got recently that has a bunch of cat charms on it that I got on Etsy, plus a little heart with a picture of Cornelius Fudge. Of course, Umbridge would have that on her bracelet. And I also got from Etsy a lot of different skull buttons. I have a whole bin of them here. I don't really know how big they were on the Umbridge costumes. So I have this little small version, and I also have this larger version. And then I have a lot of jewelry over here that is actually the official brand that they use for Umbridge's jewelry. Her ring, her brooch, all of that was made by Michal Negrin, which is a designer, I believe, in Israel. So this ring is like Umbridge's ring, but the official one has little white pearls around it. And there actually was one replica one made that was sold, and I know the lady who has it, but it looks identical to this one, but with little beads on the outside. I also bought this pink rose one thinking that this might be something Umbridge would wear, but also to show you how the beads would work around it. I also have a smaller version that I got on Amazon many years ago, which actually fits the size of my fingers a little better than this huge one. And I have a lot of other Michal Negrin jewelry that has that same cat on it that the cat brooch has. I have this green pin, a heart-shaped necklace, the little earrings that look like the brooch, some other drop earrings, and another brooch there. I have this necklace with the rainbow stones around it, and I actually have a Michal Negrin watch that has that same cat on it. So hopefully you can see that. So Michal Negrin is the designer that made a lot of the Umbridge jewelry. And then in my jewelry box, I keep everything in this little Umbridge jewelry box that has a little cat on it. It's not really an Umbridge brand, but it's cat oriented, so I thought it'd be a good place to put it. And I keep all my things that aren't really replicas, but feel like something she would wear, like these 3 Christmas pins I got on Etsy. This little item that attaches your robes together, possibly. I have this really pretty pin here that has a lot of pink stones on it. Looks like something Umbridge might like. A pink rose ring. A little teapot ring that my friend Sarah gave me. And some little cat earrings. And some more cat drop earrings. Little heart-shaped drop earrings. And also this special pin. This pin's special to me because I used to watch a show called The Andy Griffith Show, which is big in the South. And one of the actresses that played Betty Lynn, she played Thelma Lou, but her name was Betty Lynn. When she passed away, they had an estate auction, and I was actually able to get this pink bow, which I thought would look really good with my Umbridge collection. This is a Kenneth J. Lane piece, so it's a designer piece that used to be owned by Betty Lynn. That is something that I could wear when I'm cosplaying as Umbridge. And then just some pink stone bracelets and a few other items that I've picked up. There is one thing that's on my mannequin, which is this little rose pin. There was a rose pin that Umbridge wore with her dress like this. I've never been able to find one exactly like the pin she has in the movie, but this one's somewhat similar. So that's something that I like to wear when I cosplay using that particular dress. So this is all of my Umbridge jewelry collection. I'm hoping to find more. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like and please subscribe. This is only our 3rd video, so we really would like to get some more subscribers. Thank you for watching.